Beginning with Gabe Vincent, according to reports, he suffered a left ankle sprain which will keep him out for roughly 2 to 4 weeks, very likely hinting at it being at least a grade 2 up to maybe a grade 3 ankle sprain, meaning that he did tear some ligaments and did suffer some ligament damage here. No, thankfully not a broken ankle or anything like that, but it will require him to be off his feet for a week or two and then recover and rehab after that. So unfortunately, he will be out for them. After playing pretty well to start the season, being a part of their starting lineup up until that point, and giving them some pretty decent two-way production, they will be without Gabe Vincent, who, believe it or not, was actually one of the most durable players on their team. Prior to that, he had gone through the knee bone bruise and missed pretty much the entirety of the 2023-24 NBA season. But during the 24-25 NBA season, he did play in 72 games for them, which only fell behind Dalton Knecht and Austin Reeves for their team lead. So again, they will be without Gabe Vincent for at least 2 to 4 weeks, but they will get him back after that point, hopefully. Though apart from him, we do have another update, this regarding LeBron James. According to Dave McMenamin of ESPN, LeBron is still shooting for a return in mid-November with them, which would likely put him on the timeline of returning 10 to 15 games in, more so at that 15-game time frame. Likely would do it in a home game with them, and if we look at their schedule, that probably would be after their 5-game road trip, after they play Atlanta, Charlotte, Oklahoma City, New Orleans, and Milwaukee, then coming back for one home game against Utah on November 18th. If I had to guess, that's probably when LeBron will come back, at least if this timeline is true, and here's what Dave McMenamin had to say regarding it.
Yeah, George, it's been about 3 weeks since he was diagnosed with the sciatica issue down his right side of his body. And I'm told that we're still in the range of about 3 more weeks before he would be targeting a return sometime in mid-November. Now, I have been told by multiple sources over the last several days that his rehab and all of the process to get back to that return date is moving in the right direction. So there is good vibes around it. Now, he didn't travel with the team to Sacramento, and that wasn't a sign of any sort of setback with the sciatica. It was really, with it being a back-to-back, it didn't make sense for him to make that trip up and back when he wasn't going to be playing, when he could be spending that time in Los Angeles rehabbing. And again, it's the same idea. This team wants to be able to make some noise in the postseason, so do whatever you can now to make sure LeBron James's body, Luka Doncic's body, etc., right on down the roster is ready to play when it really matters.
Like I said, they're definitely not rushing him and trying to push him back too quickly. After all, they don't really have a need to. They're playing fine without him for the most part, given that they have Austin Reeves healthy, given that they have Luka Doncic eventually healthy, which he'll likely be back early next week, so not anything to worry about quite yet. Don't have to rush him back. They're not falling out of playoff contention or anything like that. Let LeBron get healthy, let him get back on track and not be at a point to where he might suffer a setback by coming back too quickly. Let him take his time, as they do have a little bit of time to spend here. And like I referred to, I think that will put him back at that kind of mid to late November return point, probably following that 5-game road trip. I mean, it's pretty rare for a player to come back from an injury on a road game, not to mention make their season debut on the road rather than during a home game, in which they hadn't played yet and did miss a relatively long amount of time with an injury. I would guess that he won't make his debut in a road game. So again, likely pointing to that November 18th game, that being a home game against Utah, or maybe after that point, maybe on November 25th, another home game against the Clippers. I'd probably point to that timeline range rather than before that, and anywhere before that that would be a road game for them. Very unlikely with LeBron. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.